The United States Air Force is getting some new presidential transport. While the VC-25Bs, which will be designated Air Force One when the president is on board, won't be delivered until 2024, some details about the upgrade are already in the public domain. Here's what we know about the replacement Air Force One so far. The US Air Force is sticking with homegrown plane maker Boeing to replace its two VC-25As. This time it's opting for the latest version of the Queen of the Skies, the 747-8. While any plane carrying the president is designated Air Force One, the two aircraft most frequently assigned that call sign carry tail numbers 28000 and 29000. The pair of modified 747-200s have been carrying VIPs since 1990 and have transported 5 presidents and numerous higher-level officials over the past 30 years. The original agreement to replace Air Force One aircraft was made under the Obama administration. The Air Force selected Boeing to build a heavily modified version of its 747-8 in 2015, but in December 2016, even before his official swearing in, Donald Trump expressed his dissatisfaction regarding the cost of the program. Holding numerous meetings with then Boeing boss Dennis Muilenburg, the two settled on a figure of $3.9 billion. In a statement at the time, Boeing said, "Boeing is proud to build the next generation of Air Force One, providing American presidents with a flying White House at outstanding value to taxpayers. President Trump negotiated a good deal on behalf of the American people." The White House claimed that President Trump's strong-arm negotiations saved the American taxpayers some $1.4 billion on the original estimate of a cost of more than $5 billion. However, once all the costs involved in the project are taken into account, including buying a new hangar for the planes, the cost to the Air Force will be $5.3 billion, and that's before any overruns. Indeed, the top-secret technical manuals, which will run to more than 100,000 pages, cost $84 million alone. The new 747s are based on the Boeing 747-8. This model has taken the basics of the 747-400 and beefed it up with technology from the Dreamliner, giving it a greater range, better fuel efficiency, and increased passenger comfort. The 747-8 will fly further and faster than the 747-200, all with a smaller impact on the environment. According to Boeing, per trip, the 747-8 emits 16 tons of CO2 less than the 747-200, although clearly this depends on the length of the sector. On the downside, reports suggest that the VC-25Bs will no longer have in-air refueling capabilities. The outgoing VC-25As have a refueling coupling on the nose of the plane, allowing the president to stay airborne for long periods. This has not been included in the specifications of the replacement jets, probably because despite having this capability, the VC-25As haven't had to use it much, if at all. While President Trump may not even get to fly the new Air Force One, depending on the outcome of the impending election, he was keen to put his stamp on the new planes anyway. The iconic baby blue is going out of the window by his hand to be replaced with a red, white, and dark blue livery. Trump complained that the white and blue plane was too Jackie Kennedy, which is partially true as the liveries were designed under the Kennedy administration. However, they were actually created by design legend Raymond Loewy, famed for his industrial creations and logos, including work for Coca-Cola, Exxon, and the US Postal Service. Boeing is looking to take until 2024 to complete the project. The airframes themselves have been sourced and are already at Boeing's modification facility in Texas. To save a bit of money on a factory-fresh 747-8, Boeing sold the government 2 aircraft that were built for Russian airline Transaero. The airline filed for bankruptcy before the aircraft could be delivered and had been stored in California awaiting a new owner. This will save the Air Force some cash, with a spokesperson telling Bloomberg, "We got a really good deal. I'm pleased with that." While the finer details of what's being done to the 747-8 is highly confidential, we do know it'll include electrical power upgrades, a mission communication system, a medical facility, an executive interior, built-in retractable air stairs, and defense systems such as missile warning systems, chaff dispensing systems, and directional infrared countermeasures. Even if President Trump does win another term in office, the jets won't be delivered until the end of his presidency. Should the project timeline slip at all, he will have left office before they arrive. All things considered, it's highly unlikely that Trump will be the first president to fly on the new VC-25Bs. Do you think the 747-8 was the right choice for the new Air Force One? Let us know in the comments. Did you know that we publish over 175 stories every single week on simpleflying.com? Be sure to check the link in the description for more great stories just like this. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe before you go.